Bernie Hendricks coached back in the late 60s, early 70s. Bernie had a very good career here. Took some kids to sub-state year after year. These celebrities are out tonight. Saw Russell Crossan here. Graduated in 71 with Trace Cree.
See, he's going to play a little 3-on-3. And
if he's still got the touch, he's going to be tough. Had a turnaround fadeaway jump shot on the baseline. Is deadly. Pretty smooth. Not playing basketball until he got into high school. I don't know that he played when he was a sophomore, freshman or sophomore. I think he started playing when he was junior.
Well, it must have run in the genes, Mike, because Martin, his brother, graduated in 79. He was every bit as smooth and pure shooter.
Great night for basketball. Lady Lions getting ready to take on the Ellsworth Lady Bearcats. Most of you probably don't remember, but I do. Lady Lions took Ellsworth into overtime and then went ahead by 5 points in overtime. Lady Bearcats clawed their way back into the game and beat us in Ellsworth, so I think it's our turn.
Yeah, and I think our ladies remember that too. Talking to the coaches and stuff, they felt that game should have never even went into overtime. Minneapolis should have been from the get-go all over that. So look for things different tonight.
We look for a big crowd tonight here at MHS Gymnasium with the 100 years of basketball being celebrated tonight.
Buck Nordyke in the crowd. Good basketball player in the mid-70s.
Buck Nordyke had bulk inside. When that ball went into him, he's in there tight. Easy basket. He's a pretty good sized man. Still is. Minneapolis Lum over there, Mike Comfort. There's Buck.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Minneapolis High School.
Kevin Kibler.
And two events this evening.
Jerry Pitts, excellent guard play. Slick, quick hands, quick feet. Great assist, guard. Jerry Pitts. Excellent umpire behind the plate, also professional.
Tonight takes on special meaning as we are celebrating 100 years of boys basketball in North Ottawa County. This evening we will have some special recognition between the games and possibly at halftime. So a special treat for all of you attending tonight's NCAA matchup in the celebration of 100 years of boys basketball in North Ottawa County.
As Denny just said, a great night for basketball here at Minneapolis. Ladies will tip it off here first.
There is a program made here the night before Valentine's Day. A chocolate fair going on out in the front lobby. There is oodles and dogs
calling the game up here with Dale and I. Dale should be back up to run.
Confections of all kind, cakes, candies, all with the common theme of chocolate, which of course ties in with Valentine's Day. So go out there, get yourself an option.
Big Goeth, I know Dale will be up here in a little bit. He's running the registration table, so I might end up.
There's a chili feed going on in the cafeteria.
And here comes my Valentine, sweetheart.
All right. Ladies brought Dad's up flower for Valentine's, and very well appreciated.
Where are you putting your flower? I don't have a pin big enough to pin it on my lapel.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we get started with the starting lineups and the pregame announcements, we'd like to ask you to please rise, remove your caps if you have them. Direct your attention to the east end of the gymnasium where our nation's colors are hanging proudly. Our Minneapolis pep band will lead us in our national anthem.
Yes.
Nicely done by Minneapolis Pep Band. Mr. Ball.
Ladies and gentlemen, as always, activity programs here at Minneapolis High are primarily for student participants. The purpose of these activities is to provide a positive learning experience and the opportunity for personal growth for those participating. This competition is being conducted, as always, according to the rules of the Kansas State High School Activities Association and the National Federation of State High School Associations. And now let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First of all, for the visiting...
Set for the starting lineup.
And at 5'6", the junior, number 11, Kelsey Fink.
Minneapolis going to start with their normal starters. We're back in the same rotation we was to start the season. Stephanie's ankle's healed, and she's back in the starting lineup.
The captain of tonight's squad, a 5'3" senior, number 14, Monica Shepard. For Minneapolis, a 5'6"
Looks like Brooke Pish is going to be taking Megan's place in the starting lineup.
For the Lady Bearcats of Ellsworth, the 5'7" sophomore, number 23, Caitlin Smith. And for the Lady Lions, a 5'4" senior, number 15, Alyssa George. And for the Lady Bearcats, a 5'8" freshman, number 30, Katie Eddy.
It's just a freshman for the Lady Bearcats, but she plays pretty good post.
Stephanie Alderson. And rounding out the Lady Bearcats, starting 5 at 5'7", she's a junior, number 45, Leah Pepia.
Leah in the previous game that Minneapolis played knocked down some big threes for the Bearcats.
Junior, number 44, Mallory Bowen. The Lady Bearcats are coached by Kim Cravens. He's assisted by Amy Johnson. Minneapolis is
Mallory coming off a big game against Clay Center, Vic.
Henderson.
happy to see she had a heck of a good shooting night in the paint. We have that again tonight. Ellsworth going to have a tough time. They didn't have an answer for Mal, and had a gal 6'1" in there, but
Yeah.
she just couldn't get there.
And I'll tell you, if the girls show up tonight like they did last Friday against Clay Center, with the crisp passes and all on the offense, they were moving the ball on the perimeter well, looking inside, getting the ball inside, nice looks at the bucket, blocking out well. Megan Livengood with excellent defense down low in the post position. Minneapolis shows that type of intensity again tonight, and it's going to be a different story. So we're set for the tip-off. Mallory will jump center against the freshman Eddie from Ellsworth. Alyssa jumps in and controls the tip. Minneapolis is off and going. Ellsworth starts out in a man-to-man defense.
Good strong move by Alyssa George to jump in front of that ball when it was tipped, or Ellsworth would be having the ball right now, not us. So good aggressive. Might as well stay that way all night, huh?
That's right. It was aggressive play last Friday night to push the ladies to what they did against Clay Center, and we need the same thing right here. They get it down low. Mallory puts the shot up. It goes off, but she's fouled. She'll go to the line. She'll shoot two. That ball's going to be called on Kelsey Fink, I believe.
Foul's called on number 11.
It's a good start. Minneapolis gets the ball in the paint.
First team foul.
Mallory up with a shot. She's fouled. She'll shoot two.
First throw's on its way. Nothing but net. Second free throw attempt's hard off the back of the rim, comes out, and Ellsworth controls the rebound. Pepiot spots over on the wing. They better put a person on her. She'll put that three up. Minneapolis looks like they're going to set in a 2-3, their 2-3 zone. Ellsworth passing the ball around the perimeter, looking for something inside, but I'm sure they'll take that outside jumper if it's there. Skip it clear across court. Minneapolis covers well. Bring it back out the top of the key and set the offense again. Fink gets open underneath. She goes up, but it's too hard. Brooke Pischel comes down with a rebound. Brooke with a misguided pass down low led Lindsay just a little bit too much. Ball's turned over. Ellsworth inbound. A little pressure out to the top. Stephanie Alderson applying it. Lindsey Perry slides over for the trap, and she forces her to the sideline. She steps out of bounds. Turnover to the Lady Lions.
Good pressure by Minneapolis, and nowhere to go. Ellsworth steps on the sidelines, and it's out of bounds. Ball to Minneapolis.
Ellsworth picked up man-to-man on that inbounds. Looks like they're gonna pressure on the inbounds. Pischel takes a shot, about a 15-footer. It's up and out. Ellsworth controls the board.
Good look by Brooke, showing a little more confidence in her shot later on in the season here, and that was just in and out.
That's a walk by Eddie, and it's not called. She took 2 steps coming across that lane after she got the pass, dumped it off down low to Fink, and Fink puts it in.
Guess that might have evened up right there with Alyssa George almost walking there.
She got away with a monster step there. Lady Lions with another turnover. There's a walk. Turnover to the Lady Lions.
Definitely a walk before the foul as Brooke came in behind her with a little push, but she had already traveled.
Bearcat fans are looking for the foul there, but like you said, Mike, she did walk before the foul. get a push on Eddie. That's her first foul. The first team foul on Lady Bearcats was on number 11, Kelsey Fink. Lady Lions will inbound under their own basket. Perry drives. It's off the glass. Peschel's in there for the rebound, but mishandled and it lands on the out-of-bounds line. Turnover. Another trap set by the Lions. Mallory jumps in front of that pass, steals it. Ladies are headed the other way.
That's exactly what that trap's all about. She thinks she's got somebody open, and Mallory's right there to intercept. And there's a nice bucket by Mallory in the paint. Turnaround jumper, 4-footer is in. Minneapolis with a 3-2 lead. Almost had another steal. Lenz shuts the door on this side, but we can't handle the other.
Stephanie got down there just a little bit too late. Fink was able to put it off of the glass for 2. Lady Bearcats take a 4-3 lead. That ball's tipped away by the Lady Bearcats out of bounds. Minneapolis will inbound.
Substitution for the Lady Bearcats. Checking in, 5'4" junior, number 33, Katie Panett.
4-3 Ellsworth. Minneapolis with the ball.
You're going to get a foul called on 30, I believe, or 23.
Foul on number 33, Katie Panett, her first personal foul.
Third team foul.
Number 3.
Minneapolis with another inbound underneath their own basket on the foul.
6'1" senior.
Megan Livengood in for Stephanie Alderson.
Megan Livengood.
Peschel with good rebounding position there. She gets number 11 going up over her back. Foul called.
This team could really use those little easy shots down to the backside by whoever it is. Doesn't matter. Those need to go down for this team to be successful.
And into the ball game for the Lady Bearcats, 5'7" junior, number 34, Jerry.
Lindsay from the corner for 3. And she's fouled on the three-point shot. She'll go to the line, shoot 3.
Fouls on Leah Pepe, number 35.
Kind of a deja vu shot over there. Remind me of Ellsworth. Come on, Lenz.
Lindsay Perry is at the line.
Bearcat fans not too happy right now with the foul calls on their ladies. But everyone that's been called looked legitimate to me. Of course, I would say that, Mike. Lindsay gets 1 of 3. Hustle for the rebound. Mallory picks it up.
Knocked loose. Lenz tied her up. It came loose. Mallory hustled for it, flipped it back out to Brooke. We still got the ball.
Alyssa George steps up for about a 12-footer. Mal goes up for the offensive board, kicks it back out to Alyssa tries to get that ball inside to Megan.
The foul is on number 15, Alyssa George, her first personal, and the first team foul on the Lady Lions.
Score tied 4-4 with just over 3 minutes to go in the period. They get it down low to Eddie. And Livengood's going to pick up a foul, I believe, on that.
Foul is on number 42, Megan Livengood, her first personal foul.
I sure hope the officials don't get into one of them, let's make up the difference in the foul situation right now, just because they're catching some heat from the Ellsworth sidelines.
Jessa Perry in for
Minneapolis, number 21, Jessa Perry.
and she makes that layup. Takes the rebound full length of the court. And that layup is good. Minneapolis with a 6-4 lead. Brooke Peschel on the backside with a reach-in foul. I think they're pretty consistent with their fouls so far.
Foul is on number 10, Brooke Pisha. Her first personal foul. 13 foul.
Brooke steps in, deflects that, and Lindsay takes it. We're off to the race down the other end of the floor. Jessica Perry goes up for the rebound, or the layup. Now we're going to get, I believe, Jessica Perry with that reach-in foul.
Good dump down by Lenz, and Jessa with a nice look on the backside. Rims off. Good hand.
Megan gets in there and deflects that. It's put back. Mallory throws it back into play. Brooke Peschel, I believe, is going to be flagged for her second foul.
Good hands by Megan to knock that ball around. Then a good save by Mal. Under Ellsworth's basket, comes back to Ellsworth, and Brooke gets caught with a reach-in foul. 2-shot foul for Ellsworth.
And all of a sudden, team fouls are tied up 5-5. First free throw by Eddie's off. Alyssa George back into the game. She's going to replace Brooke, who comes out with 2 fouls. Second free throw attempts up and in. Makes the score 6-5 Minneapolis. Bearcats with some pressure on full court now.
Ellsworth in a little 2-3 zone of their own. A little lazy pass by Lenz, almost intercepted, but Alyssa George is there.
Eddie was awful close to picking up her second personal foul too on that skip pass across the court to Alyssa. She reached out and just about got a hold of Alyssa's arm. Alyssa's going to drive the lane. She puts a shot up and it's good.
Good job. Get Alyssa George dialed in on those little 8-10 footers, and we can be tough. They come to get her, and Mal's going to be open.
Smith swings it to the top of the key. There's Eddie in the paint. She kicks it out to connect. Pepiot on the wing, swings it over to the right side. They dump it down low. Megan Livengood with good defense there. Ellsworth throws up a prayer, and it falls in. Makes score 8-7 Lady Lions. Ellsworth staying in that man-to-man defense.
They're pointing the ball, and we're not used to pressure out on us.
Alyssa steps in, takes it off the glass for 2.
Nice shot off the glass. Alyssa George, a 10-foot runner.
Smith swings it back over to Pepiot, who drops it into Eddie, who swings it down to the baseline. Pepiot for 3. She looks, puts it on the floor. Swings it to Smith, who takes a shot. Jessica Perry's there for the rebound. Lindsay Perry shoots one at the buzzer that comes up short. Not a bad quarter by the Lady Lions.
Couple of turnovers on some errant passes, but really pretty good quarter for Lady Lions. In the lead 10-7 here against the Ellsworth Bearcats, Lady Bearcats. Jessica Perry with some good minutes, and Brooke Pischel with 2 fouls early in the first quarter.
The Lions are working the board early, Mike. They got 5 rebounds already in that first quarter.
Alyssa George with a couple buckets, and Mallory. With one. Jessica Perry with a layup too there. So.
Yeah, Jess inside of a minute had a steal, or had a rebound, a layup, and a foul.
A little quickness never did hurt a thing.
No, it didn't. It's just a whole different dimension when she's out there hawking that ball. Start second quarter, Ellsworth will have the ball on the throw-in.
Stephanie in for Lenz.
Lady's going to drop back in that 2-3 zone. Jessa Perry gets a hand on that, tips it away.
And in for the Lady Lions, Stephanie Alderson.
Jessa with a steal. Ladies headed the other direction.
Quick hands, reaches in there, grabs that ball, and she's gone. Man-to-man defense now by Ellsworth. Melissa George, baseline drive. It's up and in.
Melissa can do that all night long too, Mike. Extends the lead to 12-7, Minneapolis. Ball's thrown out of bounds. Minneapolis take it on the turnover. Ellsworth still with pressure on the inbound, going full court. There's Alyssa with a nice jumper.
We crash the boards and ball goes out of bounds to Ellsworth.
Alyssa steps in there for the steal. Smith could have been called for a foul there, but they let it go. Alderson spots for three. It's a little bit long, but Megan gets the rebound.
Steph had a good look at a three there, just a little bit long.
George from the corner. She follows her own shot, gets the rebound, puts it back up. There's Mallory right there for the rebound.
Yeah. Mallory a little too far under the basket, couldn't angle her body back to get some glass to bank that shot in, and got her own rebound, and she's fouled when she goes back up a second time. She'll shoot two. It's good.
First one's up and in.
Good minutes by Jessa Perry. Lindsay back in.
When Brooke Peschel comes to the scorer's table, she'll check in on the made free throw. And it's good.
She has two fouls, but she's going to come in and give Mallory a rest here with 5:51 left in the first half.
And that extends the lead for the Lady Lions, 14-7. Minneapolis with a little pressure of their own. They're going to look for the half-court trap. It's Alyssa George up there for the tap. She's going to take it all the way. Score the bucket for the Lady Lions.
No need to pass it if you got a clear path to
I love that trap, Mike.
I do too.
The last couple of games, it has paid big dividends for the ladies.
Alyssa had Lindsay on the other side streaking to the basket, but she had an open court all the way to the rack, and she went, made that layup, made her count.
Alyssa had the steal, like you said, in the open court, and she had two Lady Lions filling the lane.
Yeah, and the surprise of that trap, they don't spring it every time, but it's effective. It's created probably 2 or 3 errant passes by Ellsworth, and we've tipped the ball to our favor 2 or 3 times, and I think we've gotten 2 or 3 layups, easy baskets off that trap.
Ladies just need to keep the pressure that they've got going right now and playing the smart defense. After the timeout, Ellsworth inbounds. Smith brings it down for the Bearcats. Drops it inside to Eddie. Looks across the floor. Kicks it back out wing. They're going to drop it back down low to Eddie. She goes up for the shot. It's a little hard, and we're going to get a over the back.
I had that call clear up here, Vic. Blind in one eye and can't see out of the other. We're shooting 1-and-1s. Excellent position by Brooke Pischel. She had that board all the way. Ellsworth over the back.
Brooke Pischel at the line, good free throw shooter. First throw looks hard and it's off. Stephanie Alderson crashing the board. She was looking for the rebound.
Five minutes left here in the first half. Minneapolis in that 2-3 zone. Ellsworth looking for a cutter or an open three.
Mallory Goeth and Anna White set to check back in for the Lions at the next break. Ellsworth puts up a three. It's off the rim. Lindsey Perry comes down with a defensive rebound.
Lenz with a good rebound. She's got some ups. Drags down that defensive rebound. 1 and out for Ellsworth there. Man-to-man defense by Ellsworth here, Vic. They're switching defenses.
Alyssa gets loose.
Oh, baby. That's looking good.
That's Alyssa's 10th point so far in the first half, Mike. Alyssa gets loose coming across, and Lindsay drops it into her.
Nice pass. Right in there. Alyssa George had her man on her hip. And that's what we have to watch out for right there. That loose ball. Stephanie's got it, and we're going the other way. That three ball looked pretty good by Ellsworth.
Yeah, don't let Pepiot have an open look. Do not let 35, Leah Pepiot, have an open look at that three.
She just back rimmed that. She didn't miss it by far.
She will hurt you.
18-7 here, 3:46 left in the first half. Lady Lions with a good solid first half here, Vic.
Yes, it is, and the rebounding has come a long ways in the last few games. Minneapolis is doing an excellent job of blocking out and attacking the boards.
Brooke Pischel's become a tenacious rebounder, and if it's around Mallard, it's her ball. So the guards drop down to help out, and we don't take off till we got the ball, and girls are looking good here.
Lindsay will trigger it in for the Lady Lions on the far side.
In the game now for Minneapolis, number 44, Mallory Goeth. Also checking in, 5'7" senior, number 24, Anna White.
Alderson spots up for three, put it in the book.
Yeah, that way. You give her enough open shots. Stephanie is a good spot up set shooter, and she hammers that one down. 3 points, Minneapolis. Ellsworth looking to return the favor. Hannah White in the game for Minneapolis. Alyssa George tips that pass back to Ellsworth. They recover.
Eddie slips down low and gets that little bunny off the glass. Mallory sets a nice screen. George pulls up for the jumper. Ellsworth controls the rebound. 2:40 left to go in the half. Minneapolis with the 21-9 lead.
I'm sure Coach would like to go a little longer in the rotation before they take that shot. Try and run just a little more clock off here in the first half and not let Ellsworth have another look at shot. There's Alyssa George with the defensive board. She steps out of bounds. Pass the ball. Megan Livengood back in for Minneapolis and Jessa Perry.
Number 42, Megan Livengood, and number 21, Jessa Perry.
Minneapolis caught sleeping there just a little bit.
Yeah, quick shot by Ellsworth on the inbounds play. It rims off, and Mallory Goeth drags down that defensive board. Ellsworth man-to-man. Alyssa George.
They're going to get Alyssa with the foul, Mike. It's going to be her second personal.
Fouls on number 15, Alyssa George.
1:53 left to go in the half. Minneapolis not over the limit yet. That's number 6 for her team. One more foul, and it'll put the Lady Bearcats on the line in the 1-on-1. Stephanie Alderson gets up off the bench, and I'm sure she'll be coming in for Alyssa. We got a tie-up, and that ball's going to go to Minneapolis. Lindsay Perry with some quick hands in there. They tried to dump
showed her the ball and help defense. Drops down and ties up Ellsworth. She breaks the timeline. I think sometimes we ought to pull it out. That's a walk.
That's a walk.
Thank
and
you. Yeah.
Outside official catches it. Turnover to the Lady Lions. Just under a minute and a half to go in the half. Minneapolis 21-9 lead. Ellsworth with full court pressure.
Mallory with some quick feet to catch up to that pass. Jessa Perry cleared the timeline, and Ellsworth with the ball right back in our face, and we bring her back out front, set up with a minute left here in the first half. Lindsay's pulled up her dribble.
Jessa Perry with an extra step. She gets whistled for the travel. Ellsworth inbound on the turnover with just under a minute to go.
She has that shot. She might as well take it. That's a good shot.
Ellsworth spots up for 3. It's hard off the rim. Jessa Perry with the rebound.
Yeah. Lindsay with a pass to Mallory with a runner down the lane. Back rims it. She gets her own rebound as it's tipped back out by Ellsworth. Ellsworth, man-to-man defense, is tight. She's never heard of a bounce pass, I guess.
Oh, and Jessa Perry's going to pick up her second foul.
Now they're shooting.
That'll put Pepiot on the line, shooting a 1-on-1 with 6 seconds to go in the half. 3 Lady Lions now with 2 fouls, Mike.
Bearcats go to the 1-and-1 with Leanne Pepiot at the line.
Oh, we can't let that happen.
No box out down low on that free throw. Ellsworth gets an easy stick back on that missed free throw, cut the lead to 10. Minneapolis will go to the locker room with a 21-11 lead.
A lack of concentration here towards the end of the first half. Minneapolis with some good defense limits Ellsworth to 11 points. They got their shots, but they weren't dropping. Minneapolis with a 21-11 lead here.
In the lobby just in time, not coincidentally, for Valentine's Day tomorrow. Buy your sweeties and chocolates, and we have the money for months and months to come. Cakes, candy.
Well, Vic, you got some scoring for us, or?
Got a few stats for us at halftime. As I said, Minneapolis with a 21-11 lead in the locker room right now at halftime. Lindsay Perry has 1 free throw, and a defensive rebound.
North Ottawa County.
Brooke Bishel picked up 2 fouls early. She had to sit out quite a bit of that first half. She's just got 1 rebound for the Lady Lions. Stephanie Alderson with a rebound, and she also hit, she's 1 out of 2 from beyond the arc. She's got 3 points. Megan Livengood with a rebound. Mallory Goeth with 5 offensive, 1 defensive board, and 5 points. Jessa Perry, 3 rebounds, and that layup on the steal. And Alyssa George, she's got 2 rebounds and 8 points. Check that, 10 points for the Lady Lions. She's had a great first half.
Alyssa George dialed back in here in the first half. 10 first half points for Minneapolis, and Lady Lions are out to a 21-11 lead. I think a little more trap here and there, and a few more turnovers.
Keep that trap on.
Advantageous for Minneapolis, that's for sure. Well, we'll be back with the second half here in a minute. Some of the alumni back for the 100-year celebration. I know there was a heck of a team back in 1945, 44, 45, 46, somewhere in there. My dad claims so anyway, as Junior Cree, Jack Rongish, and Joe Perry. I think one of the Plunkett boys played on that team. Can't tell you everyone for sure. My dad sure could. Ellsworth native and Minneapolis alumni Rick Harper. Kevin Kibler, Buck Nordyke. Great bunch down there. Junior Cree, lefty. I don't know them all. I do remember growing up in junior high watching some of the, maybe even grade school, Matt and Scher, and played for Shoemaker when he was coach here. John Ray. Matt Boys.
Just in time for Valentine's Day. And yours.
Or Greg Sullivan, Brad Warren, Chuck Gary. Sheldon Wally played. He was a lefty. Excellent ball players came through Minneapolis, and a lot of them are here tonight. None of them are pushing walkers just yet. There are a lot of silver-haired guys down there put the ball in a basket, though. Some with no hair at all, Buck. Pretty good first half by the Lady Lions there, Skinner.
Very impressive first half. They got out to a good lead, playing good ball.
Pretty good defense. That trap kind of gets Ellsworth in trouble there. Kind of nice to see some of those turnovers come our way.
I remember when we played Ellsworth over there and your daughter hit that 3 to tie it, went into overtime, but we didn't quite get it, did we?
I'll remember that for a long time.
Yeah, I know you will. That was a heck of a shot.
There's pretty good ball players down there, Trace.
Yes, there is. See your dad, my mom and dad, or your mom and dad?
Junior Cree, Jack Rongish, and Joe Bob Perry. Russell Crosson's here, and
Restaurant.
I was just starting to look for him. I see Londine over there. I was kind of thinking he was close to him, but
I see that you and me will be doing the boys' game.
I think Dale asked me to at least change the tape and get it ready for you and swing her around maybe if he didn't make it. So
I think we're going to have a special guest appearance. Drew Weedle's going to come up and help me out a little
that'd
bit.
be great. That'd be great. He's into the broadcast. What do you call it? Broadcast something.
Broadcast journalism.
Journalism. Yeah.
Okay,
Thanks, Beck. We'll see you in a little
Gonna
bit.
be the next Denny Treese, I think.
Possession arrow to Ellsworth.
Brooks steps in with a quick hand, and we're off the other way on the turnover. Nice steal by Brooke. They get it down low. Mallory's up, and it's a little hard. She needs to follow that shot, take another step, and put it off the glass.
Yeah.
Ellsworth camps out down underneath the bucket, and they get whistled for the 3-second violation. Ellsworth still with pressure, full court. Minneapolis breaks it. Kick it back out the top to Lindsay, and we're going to reset the offense. Lindsay steps in, nothing there, kicks it back out the top to Key to Steph. Mallory there with the defensive or offensive rebound. She's fouled, she'll go to the line, she'll shoot 2.
Shot by Lenz, a runner, rimmed off. Mallory on the backside, went back up with it. She'll shoot 2.
We'll shoot 2.
Makes her first attempt.
Nice stroke there, Vic.
I think Coach had him after a few games back, he's had him working on free throws. Second throw's on its way, and it's good.
Nice rotation on the ball. Cans them both.
Ladies set up in the 2-3 defense. They're going to hawk the ball. Ellsworth spots up for a 3, but her foot was on the line. Pischel with a defensive board. Oh, Mallory with a bad pass.
She just needs to take that shot. Not too much confidence. She's missed a couple, so you need to just keep on shooting.
She needs to take that all the way to the hole. That'll take care of that confidence problem. Eddie with a turnaround jumper. Cuts the lead back to 10. Minneapolis a little flustered on their offensive set right now. Oh, and Alderson is cutting on the backside there. Steph tries to drop it into Mallory. It's tipped out of bounds by Ellsworth. Minneapolis retains possession. They'll inbound underneath their own basket.
Good job.
Nice look by Lindsay on the inbounds pass. Mallory rushing to the bucket. She gets her the ball. She puts it up for two, and she's fouled.
Mallory breaks down the lane, and Ellsworth a little lax and
sound asleep.
there. And yeah, quick pass by Linz, and Mallory up and in is fouled. She'll get the bonus.
Number 34, Sherry Howe.
Free throw attempt's on its way. It rims around, and Brooks going to be whistled for her third personal.
Reach-in foul by Brooke. Jessa Perry will come back in for Brooke. And Megan Livengood.
Jessa Perry comes in for Stephanie Alderson, and Megan Livengood in for Brooke Pischel. Brooks going to take a seat with 3 fouls.
I thought we were going to see that trap.
Minneapolis is playing a zone defense, but we've got, no, they're into man-to-man. Pepiot gets free from Jessa Perry, and she turns around and hits about an 8-foot jumper from the baseline. Ladies clear the timeline. Tipped out of bounds by the Bearcats. Minneapolis to inbound. There's Alyssa George there with a good offensive board. Mallory's there with another board.
Good job, Mallory. She's got a nose for the ball tonight. She went clear around an Ellsworth player in for that rebound, and shots back up and in.
Lady Lions just completely dominating the glass tonight.
Oh, my.
Nice save by Megan Livengood.
Yes. Nice job. And that's not backcourt.
Only
not
one
in
point.
possession.
Only 1 point across the timeline. She took a step back, so she was not whistled for the backcourt violation. Alyssa with a quick step, nice up and in.
Well, they keep falling like that.
That's 12 points for Alyssa George.
29-15, 3:45 left in the. Lindsay shuts off the alley for Ellsworth, claims that defensive board. It's one shot now. Megan's got to make those, at least 50% of them.
Substitutions for both teams.
Mallory up for the rebound. It comes down off her foot out of bounds.
Also checking in for the Lady Bearcats, Katie Eddy.
3:29 left in the third period.
Stephanie Alderson and Anna White.
Ellsworth pushing the tempo here a little bit, try to look for an open shot.
That's 3 on Alyssa.
Ellsworth with a offensive board and putback. Ellsworth will shoot 2. Alyssa's third foul.
Lindsay Perry's at the table. She's going to come in, Mike, for Alyssa. That's 2 ladies now with 3 on them, Brooke and Alyssa both.
Free throws in and out.
Into the game for Minneapolis, Lindsay Perry.
Box out.
Second free throw attempts, nothing but net. That cuts the lead to 29-16 Minneapolis. 3:10 to go in the third quarter. Lions cross the timeline.
Man-to-man defense by Ellsworth.
Jess
my.
is wide open for that. She gets fouled on the shot. She'll go to the line. She'll shoot 2.
2 people wide open. Ellsworth not switching on defense. Minneapolis free in the paint. Nice entry pass to Jessa Perry, and her shot rims off. She'll shoot 2.
Perry is at the line for Minneapolis.
Looks good. And was.
Jessa's shot there down in the paint was kind of quick, went high off the glass, but she was pushed from behind. Second free throw attempt is good. Minneapolis extends that lead 31-16. Still in the 2-3 zone. Pressure on the ball. They swing it, looking for the open shot from the outside. Pass sails out of bounds. Turnover, Lady Bearcats. Minneapolis inbound. Mallory Goeth checks back in for Megan Livengood.
Number 44, Mallory Goeth.
Minneapolis with the inbound. They're going to get pressured full court. Alderson with the ball. She's bringing it up. She crosses the timeline.
Two minutes left here in the third period. Minneapolis in no hurry.
Jessa Perry with another good look inside.
Ellsworth hammers her in the paint.
Foul is on number 11.
That's third foul on Kelsey Fink.
Her third personal. 14 foul, Jessa Perry at the line.
Jessa shooting 2. First free throw attempt hard off the back rim.
Look for an offensive board here, Vic, if it rims off like that one did. Mallory will have it. It's in, though. 32-16.
Knack with the ball over on the right wing. She dribbles back up top of the key. Dribbles back inside, drops it down to Eddie. Turnover. Perry comes out with the ball. We're headed the other way. Stephanie Alderson with a good, she pulls it up though. Lindsay backs her back out top of the key.
Oh my.
There's Anna White. There's Ellsworth is just trailing
switching.
those cutters,
Yeah.
something fierce.
They are not switching on defense, and Lady Lions are finding themselves wide open in the lane. Anna White with a casual turn to the bucket, and Ellsworth had her across the arm. She'll shoot 2. In and out.
Rattles around, pops back out.
Ellsworth, Sherry Mount, and Leah Pepia.
Minute 27 left here in the third quarter.
Pepiot and Mount check back in for the Lady Bearcats. Second free throw attempt, front rim. Mallory's there for the rebound. We got a jump ball. It'll stay with the Lady Lions.
Mallory comes all the way across the lane to tie up Ellsworth. And Minneapolis will inbound the ball. Lindsay looking for Mallory again, and it's
they covered that up. They were looking.
Lenz comes back out to reset it. Entry pass to Anna. Bounce pass to, she's been to the free
She's going to
throw
make a living
line.
at that free throw line.
2 quick steps to the basket, and there's another foul on Ellsworth.
That's
Jessa Perry will shoot 2.
That's 16 fouls. 16 fouls on the Lady Bearcats. Still enough time to get the ladies in the bonus here before the end of the third quarter. Jessa's first free throw attempt. It's hard. See if we can pull down another one of those rebounds.
And we definitely don't want a little foul here.
Just the second free throw attempt's up, and it's nothing but net.
That looked good all the way. Here's a little pressure defense.
And Ellsworth throws the ball out of bounds. A little pressure by Jessa there on that inbounds play.
Rattled them.
They wasn't expecting it, and Ellsworth's going to call timeout.
33-16 Minneapolis. 1 minute left in the third quarter here. They're not letting up.
No, they're not. They're playing, you know, this is not a typical third quarter for the Lady Lions.
Yeah, I think they've got probably about their 10 points already in this quarter.
Scored 12 so far. They've outscored Ellsworth 12-5 in the quarter. But Mike, I got to go back to that aggressive defense and the trap and stuff that's causing the turnovers that are getting the ladies a lot of good looks, a lot of easy good looks.
You know, Vic, they're not springing that every time, which is good. You know, just to spur the moment, they'll throw that trap on them, and I tell you, they'll get a turnover about every time.
Stephanie from the corner for three.
Oh, baby. Stephanie with 2 3 balls tonight. Down the hatch, Minneapolis with a 20-point lead.
She's 2 for 3 from beyond the arc tonight. Nice hawking defense by the Lady Lions. They're pressuring everything. Smith dumps one in, and I believe we're going to get Mallory called for the foul. There was a little ticky-tack, but Mallory picks up her first. Megan Livengood checks in for Anna White. So count the bucket. Bearcats at the line shooting 1. That ball's going to be hard. Megan Livengood comes down with the rebound.
Ella pass to Lenz, and we're down the court in a hurry. Mallory with a 8-footer in the lane. It's up and in. Nice entry pass by Jessa Perry.
Keeps that lead at 20 points, and we're under 20 seconds in the quarter. They're going to drop it down low. Megan Livengood with another defensive board for the Lady Lions. We're going to head back the other way.
3 white shirts right there for the rebound.
5 seconds to go in the quarter. Jess's pass is just a little bit long, a little bit wide. It goes out of bounds. 2.4 seconds to go in the quarter. Ellsworth to go the length of the floor.
Coach wants Jessa Perry to stay here and put a little pressure on, and there's a chance.
Pepiot launches one from half court. It's no good. Minneapolis with a 38-18 lead at the end of 3.
Good third quarter by Lady Lions.
We'd like to ask that all of the...
Well, we knew they could start putting that ball in the hoop, that the other teams are going to have a hard time. We play some pretty tough defense. Ellsworth with 11 points at halftime, still just with 18.
Minneapolis scored 17 in that period, Mike. They've had a couple of real good quarters the last couple ball games. It was Friday night. Fourth quarter, they put 22 in the hole.
Kind of unusual for Minneapolis to score that much in the third quarter. It's kind of been a slow period for us when we come out after halftime. I know Coach has mentioned it a couple times.
Yeah, Coach made the comment he'd just soon not go in at halftime.
Follow Mr. Dale Leach into the auditorium as we prepare for our between-game 100th year commemorative celebration.
There's Russell Crossan.
Looks like he can still put the jersey on.
He signed up to play 3-on-3.
Yeah, I've seen that. Ellsworth with the inbound to start the fourth quarter. Minneapolis like they're going to match up man.
Quarter break. Number 10, Brooke Peschel, and number 15, Alyssa Jor.
You're going to get 3-second violation on the Bearcats. Turnover to the Lady Lions.
That works for me. Brooke Peschel back in for Minneapolis. Anna White with some good minutes. Lenz getting the rest.
Brooke and Alyssa both on the floor with 3 fouls. Nice pass down to the baseline to Alyssa. Alyssa's going to drive. She puts up a little 6-foot bunny off the glass.
40-18, Lady Lions smoking.
Smith with her foot on the line. Peschel almost with a good defensive rebound, but Alderson corrals that.
Ellsworth not wanting to reach in. Most of them have three fouls or more. They definitely want to stay on Stephanie Alderson. 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. She's got 2 good looks.
They swing it clear across court to Alderson.
Alyssa George quick to get over there and bail her out. Slow pass, and Ellsworth jumps in front of it.
Pass was just a little bit late. Ellsworth spots from 10, score the bucket. 40-20 Minneapolis, 6:30 to go in the fourth quarter. Ellsworth still with that full court pressure.
Lady Lions doing a good job breaking that press. I don't think we've had but maybe one turnover on that press all night long.
Alderson spots for 3 from the corner.
3 for 4 for Stephanie Alderson tonight from beyond the arc.
She's batting .750, Mike.
I'll take it.
Alyssa George, quick hand, gets a steal. She's going to wait for the rest of the white.
Nice move by Alyssa to hold back.
There's Steph again, put it in there. Megan Livengood runs that ball down, gets the offensive rebound.
Walk.
We're going to get a walk on that.
Checking in for Minneapolis, number 4, Lindsay Perry.
Lynn's back in for Minneapolis, and coach takes Steph out. That's a warm spot down there on that bench, wherever she's sitting anyway. 3 for 4 from beyond the arc. That's got to make Marv happy.
Yeah, I think so. She can shoot that.
Yeah, she
can shoot that 3. She gets a nice spot.
She's a spot-up shooter.
You bet.
And if you leave her alone, she's going to burn you.
Minneapolis looks like they're in the 1-3-1 zone. No block out there, and Cody Martin steps in for the rebound, puts it back up for 2. Cuts the lead to 21. Minneapolis 43-22 with 5.5 minutes to go in the game.
Lynn's breaks the timeline, and Ellsworth falls back into their 2-1-2. Bad pass by Minneapolis.
Ellsworth steps in, puts a hand on it, gets a turnover. Fink with the ball at top of the key. She puts it out to Pepiot. Swings it down to the baseline. Kanak's going to shoot a 3. It's hard off the rim. Anna White with a good rebound. And we're going to get a foul on Kanak, 33, reaching in.
And we're in the 1-1. 43 points on the board by Lady Lions here, Trace. Here, 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
I think we got a victory in hand, boys.
That puts Anna White on the line, shooting a 1-1. Mallory Goeth back in the game for Megan Livengood. Anna's first free throw attempts front rim. Mallory just steps in, she gets the rebound. Fights for it, Anna with the rebound. We're going to get another foul called.
Mallory Goeth with a good look on that backside. Offensive board and stick back. Goes to the other side. Anna White's right there, and she's fouled. She'll shoot 2.
Won't be no overtime tonight.
No need. There we go. Up and in. First one by Anna White. Nothing but net.
Lady Lions crashing in boards, Mike. And a second throw is good. Jessa Perry's going to check in for Anna White.
In the game for Minneapolis, number 21, Jessa Perry.
Minneapolis' Lady Lions have already got 30 rebounds on the night, Mike.
Quick hands by Jessa Perry, almost another steal.
Brooke Pischel with a good defensive board. She's going to be fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot a 1-1.
That girl can rebound. She's got an opening in there, and she's got that spot. Good strong rebound by Brooke. Trace, your dad ever talk of Jack Rongish? My dad said he was a pretty good ball player.
Yes, he was. That's what Dad always said. Old Jack Rongish was good, but hey, your dad wasn't too bad either. Joe Bob.
And he was old lefty.
Well,
Brooks' first free throw tips off. Lindsey Perry tips it around, but Ellsworth comes down with it. Minneapolis going to drop back, I believe, in a 1-3-1 zone. Nope, they're looking to man. Cody Martin drives the lane. She puts a shot up. Mallory gets the rebound.
Could only get one hand on it, controls it back to her body, and Brooke Pischel's mugged on the sides.
Ooh, and Lindsay with a spot up three, I was hoping.
Jump shot by Mallory in the lane, rims off. Ellsworth with the rebound. 3:43 left here in the game.
Nice head fake by Martin. She goes around Alyssa George. She puts up a little 4-footer from the baseline. Cuts the lead back to 21. Minneapolis 45-24 over the Bearcats. Perry with a spot shot. Count it.
Jessa Perry with a shot from the wing. 10-footer, nothing but net.
Minneapolis looking good in the transition game. Could have been a kick ball. There's Alyssa with the steal.
She's out of bounds. That should be white ball.
Ellsworth reaches back in, takes it away, but she's standing on the blue line. Megan Livengood set to check in. She's coming in for Brooke Pischel.
If you're sitting out of bounds and you got the ball, it's going the other way.
Yes, that's correct.
3:12 to go in the game. Minneapolis with a 47-24 lead. Pressure applied by the Bearcats.
Oh, my.
Jessa Perry gets a quick hand in there, knocks it out of bounds.
No need to pick up your dribble if you just have one person guarding you. Ellsworth just picking them up man to man. They're not trapping, so.
Coach Darrow calls a full timeout for the Lady Lions. I think we're going to talk about that very thing, Mike, on that inbounds with the press. Ladies done a good job so far tonight breaking that press.
Not too much trouble. They're a turnover, but most all night long we've been able to take care of the pressure.
Got a good crowd on hand for the ladies tonight, but I'll tell you what, this gym will be full when the boys take the floor.
Yeah. It's warming up here, isn't it?
Hey, I'll tell you what, I don't think I need my long johns on. I've got more clothes on than I need, I'll guarantee you.
There should be quite a gathering out in the hallway right now. Halftime, we're going to have the state placers and qualifiers from the last 100 years of basketball. Lindsey Perry with a backside defensive board. Jessa Perry spots up again. Megan Livengood with the rebound. It's on the floor.
On the floor.
She's fouled, but she'll go to the line to shoot 1-on-1.
A lot of people might have thought that was player control, but all she did was just stand up and take the position that she was standing in, and that girl moved.
I was afraid she was going to get flat whistle for that foul because it looked like a pretty good clear out anyway.
She's entitled to the space she's standing on. When she straightened up, that girl left the area.
Megan's first free throw attempt's up and off. She'll be shooting two. We're in as Ellsworth's over the 10-limit foul. Minneapolis in the double bonus for the rest of the way. 2:39 left to go in the game. Minneapolis with a 47-24 lead. Megan Livengood's second throw on the way. And it's up and it's off, but Lindsey Perry picks off the rebound.
Shoot it, Linz. She picks up her dribble. That's a no-no.
It's a good idea, but just a little bit late.
A little late.
Alyssa down that low, she should have just put it up and then took it right up.
I kind of like let Linz crank it up once there and try her luck. If that three ball is going in for him, it's kind of catchy sometimes. Steph back in for Lady Lions.
Mallory there for the steal. Minneapolis headed the other direction. Lindsay crosses the timeline.
That's right where we want that ball. 8 foot from the goal. Mallory Goeth with a runner down the lane. Minneapolis up 49-24.
Lions about ready to go over 50, Mike, for the second game in a row. There's Mal with another defensive board. That's 13 rebounds on the night right now for Mallory.
That's what it takes for this team to be successful, is Mallory have a big game on the boards. And those 8-footers dropping like that.
You got it.
She's getting warmed up now, Beck.
Minute to go in the game. Minute 10. Ellsworth, foot on the line. That'll be a 2. Alyssa George tries to track that down. That goes out of bounds. It'll be Ellsworth Bearcats ball. 1:05 left to go in the game, Mike, and we did go over 50 again for the second game in a row.
Good job by ladies.
Minneapolis with a 27-point lead right now, 51-24.
Ellsworth did have some good looks at the basket. They just weren't dropping tonight. Yeah, up there at Ellsworth, they killed us with 3 or 4 of those.
But that
three-point
and
shots.
the ladies' defense has just improved tremendously. There's a 3 put up by Knack. Rebound corralled by Anna White.
Push.
And Katie Knack's going to get whistled for a foul, which is going to put Stephanie Alderson on the line shooting 2.
Double bonus time for Minneapolis. Steph, big night beyond the arc, 3 of 4. We'll shoot 2 here.
Stephanie's first throw is up and in.
Well, I kept hearing the rumor mill at home. Mine kept telling me that we were going to win tonight, and there's no question about it.
You know, and Salina Journal today had the Stephanie, she cans both them free throws. Salina Journal today had the sub-state pairings or sub-state assignments. Lady Lions down towards the bottom of the pack with a 5-11 record, but I'll tell you what, Mike, these last 4 ball games, they can move up that ladder quite a bit.
And they need to get away from that 1 and 2 seed.
That'll be a tie-up. Minneapolis will have it on the alternate possession. 44.3 seconds to go in the game. Minneapolis with a commanding 53-24 lead.
55 points against Clay Center and 53 here tonight against Ellsworth. Steph gets hammered. She got mugged. 2 Bearcats just clawed the daylights out of her over there, and she's going to shoot 2.
Well, good deal.
These 2 free throw attempts will be number 28 and 29 for the Lady Lions tonight. They've gone to the line quite a bit.
That's a bunch. It's in.
First free throw attempt is good.
One more point, and they've scored 55 points 2 games in a row. There it is.
Nothing but net. Stephanie with 4 for 4 from the free throw line, 3 for 4 from three-point line.
I'll take that.
13-point game for Steph right now, and another turnover by the Bearcats.
3 white shirts all over that ball.
Stephanie comes out with it. 25 seconds to go in the game.
Megan with a good job. 5 count. Oh, they had, yeah.
Brooke Pischel, she'll go to the line for 2.
Had her across the arm, and she's going to shoot 2.
That was on number 20, Laura Holmeyer.
Very impressive victory from a good home crowd.
Big crowd tonight. A lot of them are out in the hall.
Yeah, more out in the hall than there is in here, by golly. Wait till they get in here.
Brooks' first attempt's hard. Comes off the back rim. We need to get Brooke put this one in. Get her off the schneid for tonight. Brooke normally with a good 6-8 point performance. There we go.
56-24, Minneapolis. All over Ellsworth tonight.
And that is the ball game. Brooke Pischel throws one up.
That should have been a foul
buzzer
down here at the other end. But Too little, too late. Minneapolis already put this game away about 3 quarters ago.
Lady Lions with an 18-point fourth quarter, Mike.
Coming together here
Held
towards the end of the
Ellsworth to
season.
just 6. It's a big win by the ladies, big win. Especially coming off of that, it was a heartbreaking loss over there a few weeks ago in Ellsworth. I mean, Minneapolis could have and should have won that ball game.
Stick around, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up will be the 100-year commemoration recognition.
We've got some point totals for you here in a minute. Denny announcing the 100-year basketball celebration. Dale will have some names that'll bring back a few memories, I'm sure. We had 6'7" and 6'5" and 6'3". We had a pretty tall team. Russ Bearfield and Marty Gross and Jim Goeth.
We would have had.
We just had been a year ahead of me, but pretty good ball club then. Russell Crossan was on it.
He was a gunner. He could shoot.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, he could. Dean Bruce,
a real
Herman.
Yep, good guard. That's before they had that 3-point arc, or he'd probably have a lot more points.
Yes, he would have. Herman, he could play ball. Had out of your class, would have had you, Muggsy.
Had a good bench too. With Petties was a year younger.
Yeah.
He was a sweet guard. Had a lot of assists. He dumped down that ball. Good passer.
Yeah.
Good passer.
Good first step. Petties had. Probably better then than today.
A little better than today.
That would be for all of us.
That would be for me too.
Me too.
Vic, you got some point totals for us?
Got a few statistics for you. Like I said earlier, Minneapolis with another good quarter. They put 18 points up there in the fourth quarter. The defense was just swarming, causing turnovers, which allowed them to get the transition. Lindsey Perry ended up with 1 point, 4 rebounds. Brooke Pischel 1 point, 3 rebounds. Anna White with 2 points, 3 rebounds. Stephanie Alderson going nuts from beyond the arc. 3 out of 4 from three-point land. She ends up with 13. She has 2 boards. Megan Livengood didn't get in the scoring column, but she had 6 key rebounds, big rebounds for the ladies.
Big rebounds when you can get 6.
Mallory with a good night on the offensive end and the glass. She had 17 points and 13 boards. Jessa Perry, 6 points, 3 boards, and Alyssa George with another good shooting performance by her, 14 points, and she had 3 rebounds.
17 points and 13 rebounds by Mallory Goeth. Pretty good night.
She's had a good year.